you have any opening comment, or he always,
What would spring been like? Obviously, working with a group of guys, a lot of experience, a lot of depth. It's kind of got to be not easy for you, but a lot to work with.
Well, it's been a really good spring. For us, part of it is to see the development of the guys that are coming back from last year. We're able to, being in year 3, we've been pretty aggressive on what we've installed, but still, you're focusing on the base, and you're seeing that improvement. Obviously, one of the things that we challenge our guys with is the competition aspect of it. We want competition at every spot. Right now we got 7-8 guys up front that are really battling. We're able to look at a couple of different scenarios, a couple of different lineups. You look at receivers. Guys are playing 2 or 3 different positions, because I told them I don't care. I don't care what position they're playing. We want the best guys on the field, and I love seeing that competition. You see the quarterbacks. I feel like we got 2 of the best quarterbacks in the country that are going back and forth day in and day out, competing with each other and challenging each other to push themselves to another level, and obviously they're in the backfield as well.
It sounds like the offensive line is kind of deeper right now than it's been at any point since you guys have been here. How much will that impact this year, what Taylor can do in the next steps he can take?
I think it's huge. I think it's huge for your offense. In the run game, pass game, that's the heartbeat of this offense. And people always ask me, what do I think probably the favorite position in the offense to play? It's got to be those guys up front, because they get to do everything. We're going to run the football, we're going to pass the football, and we're going to utilize their athleticism. And so when you get a group that's deep and that's have more length and physicality, well, you just see that you see that confidence of what the quarterback's doing, what the running back's doing, and it really makes the offense go.
For a guy like Jameel, one of your more talented linemen, how do you find the balance between moving him around and guard and tackle and letting him get comfortable as well?
Well, that's a great point. It's something that obviously we have to look at. He's had 2 years where he's been pretty much exclusively at guard. We moved him a little bit last year, just in situations where he'd have to go out to tackle. Spring ball is where I know his comfort at guard, and so when you have a guy that's played that for 2 years, he's got a great talent there. But now I want to kind of stretch that comfort zone and be able to get him enough work at tackle. We do the same thing with a couple different guys up front, just so that they can expand what their what their comfort level is. So if it does happen in a game, and they're going out there and it's not the first time that they've ever experienced that, and so that's something that's really big, and we do take in consideration. But really, spring ball, we want to be aggressive with that.
In the spring, we're trying to look for depth at tight end. Can you talk about not only Demar Nelson, but guys like Grant Martinez, how they progressed in the spring?
Definitely, Demar is a guy that as last year finished up, you saw his role continue to increase, and what he's done, the explosiveness he brings is going to be a major weapon for us, and we're really excited about that. You got Grant Martinez, who I think every day you see growing is getting better and better. He provides just such great length, and he's gaining weight, so he's kind of getting used to playing with the new body. And then you have a guy like Cody Cole's a guy that we're really excited about. That obviously is missing spring ball, with an injury, but he's a guy that I'm definitely going to be counting on next year, and I think will definitely be a great help for us.
What do you thought about Alex Jefferson's performance this spring so far?
It's been strong. He's had a couple days where maybe not been as to the level of what our expectations are, but every day that we challenge him, he comes back and he answers. And he's a guy that you can see. We've moved him around. He's a guy that we're taking different looks at, and he knows he could play one of any 2 or 3 different positions, but really trying to find a place that he has a great deal of comfort where we can get great matchups with him and be able to still move him around. But he's really shined in some critical moments, and obviously I'm excited about what his development is and where he can get to.